Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and as we've come to expect from Sundays, it is Mystery Box time. I know I've explained this about a million times, but just to make sure that we're all on the same page, the whole Mystery Box game works like this. I'm going to carry the Curious Relic Cube. I know, Cecil, I know you've heard this a lot. You've heard this a lot, but I think it bears repeating in case this is the first Mystery Box episode someone comes in on. Isn't that right, buddy? So I'm going to carry the Curious Relic Cube all the way up to level 3-1. At the end of that level, I will drop the Curious Relic Cube. Also, I do reserve the right to drop it earlier if I'm having trouble. But I will try to carry it all the way to the end of 3-1. And should I make it all the way there, of course. And by then, it should have 5 relics. And I would ask that those of you watching participate by guessing which 5 relics you think it's going to drop, before I drop it, of course. And if you manage to get at least 2 of them right, I will let you determine the run that happens on Thursday. Not before then, though, because I do have something planned for tomorrow. So, that having been said, let's just go ahead and jump into things. This is just going to be a fairly straightforward run. There's no special rules that I'm trying to abide by aside from the whole mystery box thing. I'm actually pretty good here. Oh, pardon me. As for if there's somewhere that I really feel I should be starting to front load the difficulty, let me look over. I don't know, maybe Freya? Honestly, I don't think it matters all that much, so let's just see what the game gives me. Alright, well, we're front-loading Atlas, so that works for me. Just get that out of the way. And then Zeal and Freya, so I think we'll be okay. Very interesting to see the OG trio. Not Shu, not the Wonder Twins, no, just the OGs. Very rarely do I see a run that's just the OG trio. And for what it's worth, it should probably be that way because Shu and the Wonder Twins probably should have been a thing since the game launched. But oh, smooth. I probably could have optimized my combat strategy there by dashing into them instead of away from them, but I mean, dodging an attack in general is still the right move. And yes, I did decide to go with an elemental dash this time instead of just going with Chaos Rift as I usually do. Oh hey, Iris is actually willing to help me upgrade something. But she must be fucking kidding if she thinks I'm gonna take Surge Anchor. Sorry, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday, you know. Day before, more like. Sorry, you can't convince me that Surge Anchor is worth using. I'm sure it's got its fans out there somewhere. That was stupid of me. Really stupid. What was I thinking? Hello, boys. Over here. Oh, was that a tectonic drill? Oh, I'm sorry. But I think you missed your mark. Besides, I'm not a piece of drywall. Beautifully done. Hello, sir. What have you for me today? Well, we'll definitely be buying Wanderer's Mechanism. And then if we happen to find the Volatile Time Crystal, then that'll be all the more worthwhile. at that run speed! Yeah! Running! Alright, I think I see where the red portal is. I just hope that there's something there that's worth my time. Okay, so no volatile time stone, but I am taking the Crimson Clover. What? I saw you shudder. You don't think you're fooling me, do you? Get over here, bouncing bitch. Alright, wait for the fireball to recover. Well, you didn't think you were actually going to hit me with that, did you? Come on now. Nice portrait of Nox, by the way. Hello, Cursed One. Hello, Jade. Yeah. I think I'm just going to save my money. I like Dragon Arc, but I'm not sure that that's going to be the best option for the build that I have going on right now. And yes, I know I took Crimson Clover to try to maximize critical hits, but the build is more based around just attack power. So, and I took Crimson Clover because, frankly, who doesn't like more critical hit opportunity, right? But I am focused a little bit more on just straight attack power. So hopefully out of the mystery box we get something, but... oh, go away. Beautifully done. Oops. Okay, this room is... I'm not gonna say it's proving to be difficult, because it's not. I'm just proving to be a moron. I'm apparently a bigger moron than I thought I could be. Alright, I saw Iris's shop over here, and you are... oh, hello, Bouncing Surge upgrade. I am certainly okay with that. Everything else I'm a little iffy on, especially Shock Nova. But I'll think about it. It's really going to depend on what Anders has for sale. There we go. So I hope everyone's day and moreover everyone's week has found them doing alright. And as much as I know that the year 2020 has been just a train wreck for everybody, there have been some good things to come out of this year, at least for me. I think for me, the thing that I found the most appealing about the year so far is new music that's come out. And I don't know how everyone else's musical tastes are faring, but in my case, I've like me being Mr. Metal, the Mr. Metalhead that I am. I've gotten things like Metallica's S&M 2 album, which gave me a beautiful, beautiful rendition of The Day That Never Comes, which I'm super happy with. Raven Black's new album is just absolutely baller. Like, I don't know how much you guys are into metal music, but Raven Black has this very interesting thing that they do where they kind of juxtapose really, really dark and foreboding sound. You bastard. Yeah, that's what you get. Where they juxtapose really dark and foreboding sounds and subject matter against like almost like childlike carnival music. I really like the way that it sounds. Like I said before, I'm a little bit of a fanboy of Raven Black, so hearing them evolving their sound and really picking up on some interesting ideas, I really enjoy their music. Like maybe almost to a fault, but you know, I'm not complaining. I think we take the rocket. because there are very few situations in which Surefire Rocket isn't helpful. Need 157 to give to the good doctor. So let's see if we get that here, or if I have to like go digging around in pots and urns in order to get... Oh yay, my aim is perfect! Just immaculately stupid there on my behalf. Oh, you just burned up. Nice. Augur of Poetry. Well, I mean, that's going to be useful for one more room, and then I can just sell it. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and buy this. And we're going to go ahead and give it to the doctor in hopes that we get Elixir of Might. You know, I'm not displeased with that either, though. I am A-okay with critical placebos. Alright, so now that I've gotten both critical placebos and the Crimson Clover, now I can start looking more effectively into Arcana that are gonna score more hits. Basically what we've got going on here is kind of a jack-of-all-trades thing, where we've got attack power and good critical chance, and an inability to find sure footing. It just all works together. Yay! I completely overshot that one. I don't even think overshot is the right word. I just screwed up. There we go. Beautifully done. Knockout Boulder. Well, I can't say no to that. So we've got a run that's just based around throwing large objects. Fireballs and javelins and boulders. Oh my. And then of course we've got the all handy S&M whip. Like, I actually feel like this run is giving me a little bit of the fortune that I feel I should have had in some of the other runs. Or maybe I'm just being an entitled jerk. Or maybe I'm just tired of things going super poorly. Get out of here. You have no friends, Fire Lancer. That's why no one cares that you just died. Fiery paintbrush. Oh my. Alright, things are certainly looking up right now. And I will continue to hold to that. This is actually looking like a pretty good run. I guess the question is, does Fiery Paintbrush... like, does that outweigh any other option? Oops. I guess the only way I'll know if it outweighs any other option is to find out what my other options are. Oh, into the pit with you. I guess I didn't need to send you into the pit. Come on, jump at me. Good boy. Look at that, 99 damage fireball. Oof. The power is real, folks. The power is real. See, I was talking about music. I've also discovered some very interesting, like, synth pop in the... And this is not recent. This is just something that's happened throughout the year, but... thanks to playing Beat Hazard 2, I've discovered all sorts of interesting things, such as the very interesting synth-pop group Churches. I believe they are from Scotland, and despite how it sounds, their music has pretty much nothing to do, with religious themes, you jerk. Yeah. Now, I haven't purchased like all of their albums, but I do like what I've heard so far. But I mean, that's all just incidental, really. Oh, I can upgrade the whip. But I also want that paintbrush. So I guess the airborne slam, not bad. I guess the question is, can I leave this floor with 300 gold? I would really like it if you had the volatile time stone or whatever it's called. Well, we've got 20% more floor to search, so hopefully there will be at least a couple of combat rooms there. Okay, so we might not be able to afford both, at which point the question becomes, what is the better expenditure of our resources? And real honestly, I think the answer is the fiery paintbrush. Yay, I stink. Oh, hello, Water Prison. Interesting. I was actually kind of considering doing a spotlight episode on this Arcana anyway, but oh, this will at least give me a head start. Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to pick up the Bladed Vines upgrade later. Though, knowing her, she's just gonna withhold it, and I was like, oh, you didn't want it once? Fine, never again. You know, I expect these things coming from you, Iris, and I was right, she's not gonna sell it to me again. God damn it. God damn it, woman, why do you do these things to me? Oh, what is the upgrade for? Gain an extra prison charge and increase the prison's speed. Okay, that's probably worth it. What do we got here? All Chaos Gems gained during the Chaos Trials are transmuted into gold. Alright, you know what? That's perfectly reasonable. I don't think I want to take the risk on taking Glass Cannon, because as powerful as that would make me, I really feel as though that would be a mistake to take right now. See, at this point, I'm just having fun torturing this guy. Oh, that was super satisfying. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Water Prison upgrade. Why the hell not? And thanks to the... what is it? The Alchemist Stone, is it? Yep. I'll be getting plenty of gold to get other upgrades, so... I'm pretty comfortable calling this a one run, but... I mean, I could be very wrong about that. I could end up just falling victim to my own hubris. But I hope that's not the case. I would hope that I'm smarter than that, to not completely fall victim to my own self-importance and arrogance. You fool. Did you think you had what it took to stand up to me? Yes, I am getting a little bit full of myself right now, but I feel like I've got some pretty good stuff going for me. Also, I keep forgetting that Water Prison is a projectile, so I have a good number of options when it comes to using it. Beautiful single cast clear there. How dare you? You You blackguard, do you know who I am? Oh, wrong spell. Wrong spell. Well, fortunately, we're making a bunch of extra money, so I can afford to buy a health potion. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Get out of here. Hey, controller. Okay, that might not even be necessarily the controller. Maybe it's just D-pads in general are a little sensitive. I suppose as well they should be. Alright, let's not take a chance. Let's just go get the healing potion. Sweet, I've mastered the martial art of the shrew. What is that? I just pick up and throw things. And then what do we have here? Silverware, plate, teacup, tea kettle, coffee maker, kitchen sink. Just throw it all. Just pick up things and throw them. It is my preferred martial art. The art of the shrew. Just launch things. Who cares? Though I have to admit, I'm pretty sure that the word shrew is not one that's in most people's vernacular. So I wouldn't be surprised if many of you didn't know what exactly a shrew was. Just think Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew and you've pretty much got it. Rock to the face. Kinda hard to argue with that. There's a good chance I'm not going to use Tidal Blast, but I do like it. Honestly, I think my setup right now is just fine for dealing with Freya and her goons. Though if it turns out Water Prison doesn't work on the Elemental guys, I will switch to Tidal Blast. Owie. I made moves. Okay, bunny ears. I don't even have a use for this. I would just like it if Premiere were to show up so I can sell this to him. See, this is where I feel super comfortable. I've got the range advantage. I know what my spells are going to do. I will feel stupid whenever that happens. At this point, all I need to do is properly anticipate my opponent's actions. I should be okay. I don't want to end the floor early because there's still the chance that we could find some neat stuff. Stop throwing things at me. That's my job. You don't get to throw things at me. I'm supposed to throw things at you. Oh, and hey, there's that. This time I can't be too upset about not getting my basic early, because I did turn it down once. Yeah, that's what you get. Let's wait. There we go. That is one strong piece of advice I can give: is try not to enter new rooms without your opponent charged and ready to go. Oh, hey, look! I actually found him! Okay, well, you can have this. And you can have this. And everything else stays with me. And did she have anything else I wanted? Okay, real honestly, I kind of feel like having Dragon Circuit would be a good idea. As much as I like Water Prison, I think at least for right now, Dragon Circuit is going to do better, if for no other reason than Elemental Advantage. Because Elemental Advantage means more than one might think at first thought. But make no mistake, I am liking Water Prison. I can easily see how Water Prison would get one out of the jam. Radar about to be jammed. Alright. And you know, after all that song and dance, I think I'm going to switch back to Water Prison. I'll go back to Dragon Circuit for Freya herself, but I think it's just a little too useful to be able to just throw around prisons and just make my enemies have to stand there while I punish them for the crime of existence. Ow. Okay, that hurt like a mother. Fortunately, I can afford all the healing in the world. And because of Royal Jelly, it's never going to degrade in usefulness. And now, it's Mystery Box time. So if you've got your guesses in for the Mystery Box, go ahead and put them in now, because we are going to be dropping this box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mystery Box! Alright, so the Mystery Box contents are Spice Rack, C99 Piggy Bank, Catalytic Vial, Hyperbolic Train, and Double Toil. So if you guys had any of those as your guesses, congratulations, you will, or if you had any combination of those two as your guess, then congratulations, you get to determine the contents of the next run on Thursday. Sorry, I unfortunately am a bit of a stutterer. I don't have a solution for that aside from to tell my brain to slow down a little bit. But there you go. That would be the Mystery Box, and like I said, I still feel as though I'm pretty good to go. but I do need to be a bit more careful. I can't afford another round where I take 246 damage, for example. You can't be doing that. Okay, that works. I missed him with the water prison, but I certainly didn't miss him with the explosive nitroglycerin barrel. I wonder why all barrels in video games seem to be filled exclusively with nitroglycerin. Like, who in their right mind decided that it was a good idea to have such volatile explosives, like, everywhere? Okay, this room is gonna be the death. Like, I can't tell you guys how much I hate that room. Not without going into complete hyperbole, but I mean, if you ever wanted a room that was just going to completely stall your efforts and make you feel completely inadequate, that room would do it. Once again, thank you for having me fire an attack at the wrong angle controller. It's much appreciated. Wait, how are you still alive? No, go away. What does the fortune cookie even do? Oh, I don't even care. Alright, so I feel like I need this if I'm going to survive. I probably should have come in with a robe other than Venture. But, you know, here I am, and I'm going to make the best out of what I've got, because that's how you win runs. And yes, it would probably be smarter to have not come in here with almost strictly Arcana that just did big damage, big single hit damage. But I think we'll manage. Ow. No, you can cut that crap out now. Oh, come on. Okay, what is going on here? Alright, I am now actually scared because the game is showing me that it basically doesn't care about my tactics. It's just gonna do what it wants. I am not in the mood to lose a run. Especially not one as innocuous and more or less simple as a mystery box. Okay, enough. Here's the thing, the run is really good, but between controller mishaps and me just completely screwing up on my timing and aim, that seems to be where the most problems are at the moment. Oh, hello, sir. Alright, so things that I can... Going to drop the things that I want to keep. Yeah, that works. And now I've got room for 3 more relics. See, unfortunately, the jelly and the catalytic tonic not doing quite as much for me as I would have liked. I think that's in large part due to the idea that I'm using the... Oh, what? God, I suck. Yeah, I think a lot of the problems I'm having right now are of my own making. I can't exactly blame all of this on my controller or just the game trolling me. A lot of this is just I'm playing somewhat poorly. So I need to slow down and reevaluate here. But also, small rooms with Ice Knights and their perfect storm skill, yeah, it's not exactly helping either. There we go. Alright, that worked out a little bit better than I thought it would. So what I'm seeing is that I'm perfectly capable of nailing down bosses. It's just rooms full of enemies that can immobilize me. That's the problem. Like, have me stunned to the point where I can't even finish talking about music like I wanted to. Well, like I said, I hope that everyone else's 2020 has been filled with at least something positive. I know that there's not a whole lot to look forward to from the rest of this year, or frankly even the next year for that matter. But I'm hoping that we can find something to bond and unite over. And with any luck, maybe even something more than just our love of Wizard of Legend. As much as I love Wizard of Legend, there are other things out there to love, such as Hades, such as maybe even things other than video games. I have a hard time thinking of them, but I mean, there's bound to be something out there, right? Alright, so what do we got? Alright, I'm actually going to take Tectonic Drill, and I'll use that over Water Prison for this fight. I'll take that, even though it's not useful. That's pointless. To be fair, that's pointless too, but I'm buying it anyway. Alright, so Tectonic Drill I don't use very often because I tend to get more out of other Arcana. But one thing I will not default Tectonic Drill over is its ability to damage bosses. And it is kind of the boss killer Arcana. And it functions very well in a critical hit build. Yeah, look at that. Oh no. Damn it. Alright, that's okay. Mistakes happen. So the thing you must always remember about Venture is that it is a strong rogue, but it's also one that can leave you vulnerable. I told you, boss killer Arcana. Is having to do the entire run with only 300 HP, and I know that's like, oh, whatever, the enemies only do like 25 at a time. Well, also remember, I had Crimson Clover and ran into a good few rooms where the enemies decided that the best thing to do was to encase me in a block of ice up against a wall and go Ghetto Stomp on me. Which I believe we can all agree that's a goddamn cheap shot. The bastards. So, I hope everyone is having a good day, good week, good month, good year. It's hard to say anything good about the year, but we all have some positives to look forward to. For me, it's been my music, and I'm using my music and some of the really good games that have come out this year to just keep me going. And for me, that's enough. I hope you guys have found enough, and whatever may be going on in your lives, just understand that I care about you, and if you need someone to talk, you can always hit me up on my Facebook, my Twitter, or my Discord. And hey, if you just need to sit down and have a genuine conversation, have an ear to bend, hey, you can always count on me. So that having been said, this is where I'm going to end today's episode, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you spending your free time with me. Don't forget to do the YouTube dance. Hit me up on Discord, and let's not forget, today I'm going to set up the new poll, and this week's theme is Swordsman. I already teased Inigo Montoya, but what if I told you that the other swordsman that he was going to be going up against was not a human? What if I told you that his opponent was a duck? This week's poll, Inigo Montoya versus Farfetch'd. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys vote in that poll, and I look forward to seeing the results. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you